In the magnificent underwater kingdom of Atlantis, in the Atlantic Ocean, the home of the Atlantic mermaids, lives a young mermaid full of adventurous spirit named Erin. She has a bright sea blue tail and flowing golden hair, shimmering like sunlight through the waves, making Erin a dazzling sight to behold. Yet beneath her enchanting appearance lies a brave explorer's heart. For since childhood, Erin has always felt there were more places in her world yet to be discovered. While the other little mermaids were engrossed in hide-and-seek games among the coral forests, Erin would often swim higher, gazing at that vast and boundless mysterious domain. Drawn by its unknown depths, the ocean is vast, but for the vibrant Erin, its mysteries are just the beginning. Erin is lively and loves to explore. Whenever King Triton is busy with the affairs of the kingdom, she takes the opportunity to swim up to the surface, to admire the sight of the sun shining on the sea, and curiously observes the distant human villages. At night, she likes to float to the surface, to gaze at the starry sky. The patterns formed by the stars extend her imagination infinitely, wondering what mysterious lands and civilizations lie beyond the ocean. Since childhood, Erin has been fascinated by the human world, eager to witness it for herself. As the king of the mermaid kingdom, Triton's duties include maintaining order under the sea and, more importantly, ensuring the safety of his people. Since the surface above is human territory, and the human world is indeed an unknown factor to mermaids, he established an important rule. Mermaids are strictly forbidden from leaving the seabed and setting foot in unfamiliar territories. Triton is well aware that the differences in language and culture between humans and mermaids can lead to danger if there is no understanding between them. The likelihood of mermaids being discovered by humans further increases the threat to their lives. Therefore, for the safety of all, Triton had no choice but to issue this decree, resolutely forbidding his people from venturing into the fearsome human world. Only by doing so can the mermaid race live in peace in their underwater kingdom for a long time. One evening, when the bright moon was high overhead, Erin, who was exploring beneath the sea, was surprised to find that King Triton seemed to be busy with kingdom affairs and had unusually left the palace. At this moment, her little heart, eager to fulfill her dreams, was pounding with excitement, almost to the point of bursting out of her chest. Erin longed more than ever to catch a glimpse of the strange human world, so without hesitation, she quickly swam towards the distant coastline shrouded in mist. Venturing forward through the turbulent currents, her whole being was filled with anticipation of finding answers in that mysterious realm. Perhaps this was the miraculous place she had dreamed of since childhood. When Erin finally swam to the shore, a sudden huge wave threw her against the distant rocks, knocking her unconscious on the spot as the sky was beginning to darken. Night was falling, dark clouds bringing gloom gathered from afar. When Erin woke up, she could only hear the howling of the hurricane and the torrential rain pouring down like a waterfall. Seeing the storm approaching, she was powerless to escape. The injured Erin began to regain consciousness. At that moment, a prince found Erin and hurriedly carried her ashore, away from the ravages of the storm. Amidst the thunder, the prince and his family urgently treated her, trying to save her life. After the prince's careful care, Erin finally woke up from her coma, one clear morning. As she opened her eyes in a daze, the first thing she saw was an unfamiliar ceiling. Looking around, there were humans everywhere, holding strange tools. The unusual environment filled her with immense surprise. Just as she remembered her own situation, the prince walked into the room, coming towards her with full care. The prince gently checked her injuries with his warm hands. Unable to comprehend the scene before her, Erin was terrified. However, under the care of the prince and his family, her speculations were dispelled. Erin began to realize that the terrestrial race before her might not be as fearsome as she had imagined. In the days at the human castle, Erin's horizons were gradually broadened. With an inquisitive attitude, she learned about various aspects of human life. The annual ball, a celebration for commoners and nobles alike, was a time of joy for everyone. As a guest, Erin too was drawn to the music. At that moment, the prince noticed her and kindly extended his hand to invite her into his dance. Instantly, Erin felt an indescribable passion for the prince that made her heart race. Was this unprecedented emotion the power of love, as humans spoke of it? Erin was deeply puzzled by this and yearned to further understand the mysterious human emotions unknown to her. As the bright moon gently rose again, Erin's heart was filled with longing for her beloved prince. But urgent news came from the sea. King Triton learned of her departure from the underwater world and immediately summoned her home. Erin found the king waiting. "Your obsession with the human world has broken our sacred pact," roared Triton. Although Erin was pained by his anger, she knew the king only wanted to ensure the safety of his people. Erin knelt at the king's feet, begging not to be separated from the prince and pleading for understanding of other worlds, as understanding is the only path to peace. The king's eyes softened at her tears, but a decree is still a decree. The merfolk kingdom of Atlantis could not risk exposing their existence to humans. In the end, Erin was not only cast out from her home, but also lost her beloved prince. Day and night she gazed at the distant horizon, yet her loneliness and longing only deepened. On a night when the moon was especially bright, an idea came to her. Erin's idea would determine her fate.